goes in. Ready. Racing on the turf, straight back to a clear last, and the first to actually bound out, Tranquilla Sunrise. Straight to the top from Mrs. Brown's Boy. Roganella Superior Smile now starts to gather momentum and drives forward. Seaside Serenade is going to settle just off those. Down on the inside, Magic Las Vegas being followed by Avidus and Run Liam Run. Then Dusty Storm, Anvil Green. The tail ender is on the Terps at the 950. And so midway down the riverside of the course, Tranquilla Sunrise's rider Andy Castle put the brakes on in front and led about 3/4 Superior Smile. Third tucked away down on the inside at the 800, Mrs. Brown's Boy. Inside of the favourite, Roganella, given a great ride by Chris Parnham. A length and a half away. Then on the inside, Magic Las Vegas, ripping and tearing, just checking off heels inside of Seaside Serenade. They're about to be joined by Avidus, trying to get into the race. They're starting to sprint very quickly, coming into the corner though. Anvil Green, Run Liam Runner well back. Dusty Storm, and then on the Terps, a clear last. Around the bend, straightening up at the 300. Tranquilla Sunrise, kick for home. Away from the inside, Mrs. Brown's Boy. Roganella called upon outside Superior Smile and Seaside Serenade. Inside the 200, Roganella loomed up with Mrs. Brown's Boy there together. Then Seaside Serenade. It's Roganella, Mrs. Brown's Boy. Roganella the outside doing marginally the better. Roganella beat Mrs. Brown's Boy. Third, Seaside Serenade. Superior Smile fourth. Run Liam Run made ground. So did on the Terps Avidus, and they were followed by Tranquilla Sunrise, who dropped out from the bend. The stablemates were next home. Dusty Storm back with Magic Las Vegas, and amongst the last home is Anvil Green. Another perfect ride by Chris Parnham here. Roganella settled into the sweet seat in transit and had to be really pushed home to get the better of Mrs. Brown's Boy. Seaside Serenade just caught slightly on the flat foot when the sprint really went on. 1:24.20, but they'd quickened between the 6 and the 4 there, and some of those just caught off guard. Roganella not one of those. Parnham sensed that was unfolding. He peeled off and had Roganella on the march, ready to go first up at the 1400 metres. Sixth the winner, a double for the Oakland Park Stud Syndicate by Regano. That's a double for Regano, of course, having signed in love with Paris as well. $2.30, $1.10 about the winner. And we're about to catch up with Chris Parnham, and he's over there now, joined by Brittany Taylor following Roganella's victory. And a perfect ride there, Britt, by Chris, who's in dynamite form at the moment.
Is he ever, Darren? Chris, you're riding in sensational form, and that was just another example. Managed to get Roganella in at the perfect spot throughout the running.
Yeah, we had a lovely run. The pace wasn't really that hot early, which probably suited us even more. Being first up, and look, I think he's a horse that's just going to keep on improving as the prep goes on.
Really lovely, relaxed horse. As the other horses gallop back, he doesn't even take notice.
Yeah, nothing much really phases him. He's a pretty cool customer, which makes him easy to ride as well. So, yeah, hopefully the connections, he can keep on going on with it this prep.
Well, often it is a sign of a good horse that when they relax when they're supposed to, and then get going when they need to. How good is he?
Look, he's a genuine Saturday horse. I think it takes a pretty good horse to win first up over 14. And, you know, obviously his fitness isn't quite there yet. So, as I said, he's going to keep on improving. And I think anywhere between 14 and a mile is sort of his go. And, yeah, as I said, he's a genuine Saturday horse, and maybe he'll even get to listed company.
Well, looking forward to the rest of the preparation. What about in the next, War God? Can you make it a race-to-race double from Barrier 1?
He'll be thereabouts. He'll get the good run from the good gate. So, yeah, he can't knock his chances.
Well, congratulations on the win, and good luck in the next.
Thanks, Brittany.
So thank you to Brittany Taylor there with Chris Parnham, and boy, he's riding in really good form. In fact, Alan Kennedy was brilliant as well with Mrs. Brown's Boy from that wide gate, landed leaders back, and Anking gave Mrs. Brown's Boy a really good push on the Sports Daily yesterday. So paid $4 a place still. We might catch up with Dan Morton. We might have to walk over to him these days. He's winning everywhere, and Dan, yeah, he's trying to stay in the shade. Dan, that was a good performance by Roganella. It's never easy after a handy enough 3-year-old campaign to come back, but geez, he's come back pretty well, you would imagine, after that good trial, and then it was a good first up performance today.
Yeah, you're right. You always sort of hope that they come back after a solid 3-year-old prep, and he has, and his work's indicated that. And like you say, his trial was pretty solid there last week. So.
Were you confident in the run?
Yeah, I was. It was a gun ride by Chris. He landed in the, like you said, pretty sweet spot there, and yeah, couldn't have worked out better for him in the run.
He won over the mile last preparation. What's his best trip in your eyes, especially because he can be pretty dangerous with that turn of foot?
He's got a really good acceleration on him, and I think anywhere probably between your 14 and 1800.
Yep. So you just keep him going this prep. Have you got anything in mind for him?
No, we just sort of hopefully pick off a few of these and rack up a few bonuses.
Job well done.
Thank you.
There's Dan Morton there, the winning trainer with Roganella. Mrs. Brown's Boy was good back in second. So was Seaside Serenade, and then Superior Smile back in fourth.